Hello, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome to your monthly reading. Though it is from November 22nd through December 31st, 2021. So, Spirit Guides and Angels, what do we have for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? What's coming up for Leo? What do they need to know? What's happening over the next coming weeks for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? What guidance do we have for them as well? You can totally skip through the shuffling. I just have to shuffle until it feels right. Also in the description box below, you'll find information on how you can set up a personal reading with me if you want to. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and a Leo. From November 22nd through December 31st, 2021. What do we have for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What do we have for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? From November 22nd through December 31st, 2021. What do Leos have coming up? Oh, Three of Cups celebration, typical of December, right? And we have Thanksgiving. If you're in America, we have Thanksgiving coming up this week. So celebrations are abounding. That wanted to show itself. Leos always like to know if they're going to have a good time. So yes, expect a good time. Lots of drinks, friends, family, being merry. Okay. Ooh. Being sly, deceitful, something going on with that. Not you personally being that way, but it could be. Okay, there's some sneaky behavior happening right now over, until December 31st. There could be an event that occurs that you're perhaps being taken for a fool in a way. Okay. Yeah. Also, while you might be under the influence in some way. So somebody, this is a warning. This is a little bit of a warning to some of you out there, to be careful when you are partying, drinking, doing stuff like that, because there could be somebody that's watching you that's wanting to get something from you or trick you into something. So just be careful with that, okay? You could also have that kind of mindset right now. Don't necessarily know why. I feel it could have something to do with I feel like you feel like you're owed something. Could be it too, right? Okay, Seven of Pentacles there at the top. Okay, this is all adding up now. So waiting for your chickens to hatch, right? But something happened that made you feel left out in the cold. There's an experience here. There's an experience here, and it caused you a significant amount of pain. okay? Or it causes you. It could have happened already because I see the 10 of Swords in your past. Perhaps there was a death, okay, that occurred. Perhaps a big loss of something that you were hoping would come true. A wish fulfillment here. But there was some kind of, I feel like there was some deceit that occurred. So if it's not a physical death of somebody and a loss of somebody that way, okay, and feeling sort of downtrodden and out in the cold, there is something going on where you feel like you were taken advantage of, and something like that you wished for was taken away from you and stolen from you. And you were like waiting for it to like hatch. You were waiting for what you planted, the hard work you put into something, for it to grow, and instead it was stolen. Something was taken from you. However, you have a very good new beginning on the horizon with the Ace of Wands, a new creative venture. Okay, so there is something very, very spirited, very creative happening for you, and that is directly in front of you. And with you being the Eight of Pentacles right now, you're going to be investing and putting a lot of hard work into whatever this creative project is. So I feel like you are letting go of something that is just like, it didn't work out. It didn't work out, and we're on to the next thing, right? But there's pain here that's existing. I don't like it because it's significator. The significator being the Seven of Swords. It's sneaky. It's icky. It doesn't feel right. A lot of communication happening about this new venture and this hard work you're putting into something, right? But there may be some very harsh words that occur, or maybe this is a family fight. Maybe this is a family fight, okay? Hey, maybe over the holidays. This is weird. Why am I getting this really random helping people at like a soup kitchen kind of deal? Like, do you work on Thanksgiving and help people who, like homeless people? That's also just a little, I just got that shot right into my head. So I just wanted to put that out there. The Knight of Swords being here in your environment, I just feel like you have to be very careful about the words that you use, or there may be some kind of verbal altercation that occurs between you and somebody that was trying to be sneaky with you. Watch any contracts that you sign this month for, let's say, a new home or a new car, a big ticket item, right? Like really look at the fine print. Because if you are signing something and you're getting, like, let's say you're getting your dream home or your dream car, make sure that they're not putting the wool over your eyes in order to get more from you. So look into that. Make sure that you have a lawyer look it over, if anything, to make sure it's not, it's legal and it's legit. And it's not going to cost you $1 million after you sign it. Sneaky stuff like that can happen when I see the Seven of Swords, especially where businesses are concerned. Perhaps there's some kind of business. Nine of Cups is a business owner. He owns a bar. So that could have something to do with it. Businesses. So make sure that you're looking at that. Hierophant in your hopes and fears. Two of Cups in your wow. Where do I begin with that? Again, with everybody's getting this Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. And you got Five of Pentacles here. So I feel like there might be some charitable work, some balance occurring, some wanting to give during this season, which is not uncommon. But let me get to this, because this is interesting. Hopes and fears being Hierophant. Are you going through something in a marriage or a relationship right now? Is there somebody else that you're thinking about? Is there a focus upon working. Did you find out that did you cheat, or did somebody else cheat on you? Because this is like screaming to me with the Seven of Swords here, Ten of Swords, a betrayal in a romantic relationship. Now here's the thing. The outcome is the Two of Cups, and I have two ways that this can go, right? If you are experiencing that scenario that I just said, you'll work it out with your partner, okay? If you aren't, okay, in a significant relationship, but you're hoping for one, the outcome is that you probably will be finding somebody soon. And with the Ace of Wands directly in front of you, I hate to get vulgar, but this is my dick card, so you might be getting some girl or guy. You know, roles can be reversed. All right? So that's kind of cool, but you're moving past something that has caused you pain. But I think there might, over the next coming months, be something additional that you discover that you didn't know about, that was happening under your nose. I mean, you kind of feel like taken aback by it, right? If it did happen already, perhaps there's additional information that was kept from you that you didn't know about. So you kind of you feel like a fool in a way. You feel foolish, and you're sort of, in a way, you're blaming yourself, but you shouldn't blame yourself, because those people that lie and cheat and scam and do all of those things, it's not your fault that you fell for it. I almost fell for a scam recently. And I caught it before I did anything, but you know, people can be really crazy nowadays. But especially, it's especially hard if you're betrayed by somebody that you trust and you love and you care about. And that's an alternative storyline here for Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And I see love. You know, I see togetherness, I see making up, I see moving past something and heading into a soulmate union. If you aren't in one already, it's a patching up of a soulmate union. Because the Hierophant here is hopes and fears. It's like you're hoping to continue on in this marriage or relationship. And you're hoping that those vows, those traditional vows, those things that you hold so sacred are not betrayed in any way. Seven of Swords. And the thing is that whatever it is that you do discover, or whatever it is, the roles can be reversed. You could be the one that's betraying a partner. They might find out, right? So if that's the case, your outcome is that it's worth working it out, because there's true love there between you and another person. And if you aren't in a relationship, there is potential here for somebody to come in. But what Spirit is telling me to tell you is that you have to be very careful about who you let in. You can't see people through rose-colored glasses all the time. You have to be careful about who you trust. That's the lesson over this month. And, you know, we get merry in December. And we tend to be very excited and happy and naive and vulnerable because it's in the air. Be mindful of that. Yes? Be mindful. Be careful. Be careful with your heart. A Leo's heart is very big, but, and it is resilient. It is very resilient, but you have to still take care of it. Second chakra, working through emotional stuff, 10 of Wands. Something happened that caused you emotional stress and trauma. This happened with Cancer too. Transformation, change, love, allow, and stuck. Stuck. I don't like that. Okay, there's a couple of different things I'm going to throw out here. If you are in a relationship where somebody has betrayed you, or you have betrayed somebody else, okay? Roles can be reversed. You are trying to get unstuck. You're not wanting to be in a situation where you do feel stuck, okay? So that think, and I know some of you might not be able to think of what I'm referring to, but you'll know if it's your story, okay? That there might be something that is stagnant, stale, that is no longer serving your highest good, that you feel like you're stuck in, you're in too deep, okay? And you're not sure if you want to work that out. You have to allow for transformation and change to occur within that dynamic in order to feel unstuck. There's two options. You can either leave or you can do the work to see if it'll change. That's it. And I feel like the guidance here is that you're going to go through a change, transformation, anyway, whether you decide to stay or whether you decide to go. You're going to go through that, okay? And you have to let yourself, you have to get into that frame of mind where you tell yourself that things can change. And you have to work at that. And you have to believe and allow the universe to bring that towards you. And you have to do your part too. But love is happening here. Love is happening here because the card love came out, okay? Second chakra, working on your emotional baggage and trauma in order to transform and change your life. There are things that are keeping you stuck within you that need changing. Trauma is one of them. Pain, all of that stuff. Letting go of all of that and working through it in order to let it go is very important for Leos. This reflection time, this happy period, sometimes allows us to get vulnerable with ourselves and thusly get real with ourselves so that we can see where we want to go in the new year. A lot of people are doing that reflection now. What don't I want to, what I don't want to bring with me into 2022, that kind of thing. But I do feel like over this next month, either you are going to be falling in love with somebody else or you are going to be falling in love with you. And that's a very cool thing. Because self-love, you gotta have that to have anything real in life. You gotta have that love for the self. It's very, very important. So that is what I have for you, Leos. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in January. Have a very, very happy holiday season. Bye.